Alright, guys, we're about to get it in. Um, got the nice little interview with Miss Sarah. She is the lead product research for Coinbase. Let's see what she's got for us, man. Wait a minute. Where's my book? I had a book of questions. Ugh, it's way over there. Sarah, Sarah. Dun, dun, dun.
Hi.
Hey, it's Miss Sarah. She's in the house.
Hi. Do I pronounce your name Aaron?
Hey, you know what? If you want to, you could do that. It's
Great.
really, it's really e. No, I'm playing. I was gonna make a joke. It was just gonna be corny. But yeah, it's Aaron. It's just
Aaron,
normal.
great. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank
It's
you
a
for
pleasure
joining
to
me.
meet you too. How's Coinbase over there for you?
Oh, it's great as always.
You're the lead researcher. Congratulations.
I am the lead researcher. Yes, you're speaking with research royalty today. No, I'm kidding. Well, thank you so much for making the time.
Mhm,
I think I saw here that you've had a chance to sign. Yep, you signed the thing, so that's great. Um,
mhm.
so the goal of this research session is it's super informal, just to chat about really like easy softball things like what got you interested in crypto, what got you interested in Coinbase, like those kinds of things that are really helpful for us to know, but not the kinds of things that have right or wrong answers.
Okay.
So feel free to be completely honest with me. This is all 100% confidential and it's 100% just for research. So feel free to be honest with me about anything, even if you think something sucks. I'd love to hear about it and why it sucks, because all that's really helpful for us to know. And let's see, may I record the call?
You can do whatever it is you need to do to further make this product the best that it can be, okay? I'm with you on this one.
All right, then I will record the call. You'll hear it ding when that starts.
Okay, awesome.
So tell me how you first heard about and got interested in cryptocurrency.
Okay, this is kind of silly, but when I first got into cryptocurrency, I think Bitcoin was around $300 a coin. And the only reason why I found it was I started working online and being more of an entrepreneur, building websites for people, finding those little pools of people just making random money online, right? And so somebody had brought a cryptocurrency to my attention, and I was like, wow, new money, this is cool. Like, okay, I'm on board. Like, let's do this. Like, what's going on? And that about that time, that's when I started to see other digital currencies, and Bitcoin was one of them. Like I said, it was like $300, and so I invested in that. And then my sister told me one day, she was like, "Hey, I see that you're interested in Bitcoin and blockchain. Take a look at this article." And the article was Ethereum. Ethereum was just launching. They were splitting, I guess, from Ethereum Classic, and it was 2 cents then. And I was like highly interested in Ethereum because it really woke my eyes up to the forward progress of our financial world and how everything was changing to digital, right? And I was really, really interested in that, especially from my background being a gamer. I understand gaming currencies, and to me, cryptocurrency parallels that, but it takes it to like the next level of real assets. That makes sense.
Yeah. So did you buy your first Bitcoin when it was around 300? Is that what you were saying?
Correct. Correct.
Oh, okay. So I saw that am I correct in understanding that you created your Coinbase account in the last month or two, right? So fairly recently?
Correct.
Okay.
I had ventured off into Coinbase many years ago, but it was very difficult to get the account and like maneuver within it. And so I was at that time, like Coinbase was really kind of at the beginning stages, and so I was like, I was using other wallets, and then I had my exchange wallets. At that time, I was getting more into trading cryptocurrencies, and so I was
Mhm,
just like, I kind of put Coinbase into the back burner of things.
mhm,
And I just recently got back in because I'm setting up other ventures. And to me, Coinbase is like the premier wallet going forward. As far as like the connections, the growth that is having, and I would say similar to how PayPal is in the fiat world, I feel that Coinbase is going to have that same mystique about itself in the cryptocurrency space. And so
Mhm.
I created a new Coinbase account, and I will say this, not being biased, this is total factual.
Mhm.
I love the updates.
Mm.
I do love the interaction and the ease of creating an account now
Mhm.
and being able to buy cryptocurrency with your bank and linking your cards. Like the overhaul is 110% way better than my first initial experience.
Mm. Okay, good to hear it. Um, so where were you holding or trading your cryptocurrency prior to creating your Coinbase account? Like what other services were you using?
Mainly Exodus wallets, myether.com wallets, MetaMask, which is kind of like the same thing. And then numerous exchanges,
Mhm.
Bittrex, Liqui, uh, yeah, pretty much like just exchanges and stuff like that. And then of course cold storage wallets.
Okay. Um, right. So wow, you actually have quite a bit about crypto. I'm impressed. And most people don't know what MetaMask is, so um, I'm curious. You said that in terms of why you decided to create a Coinbase account, you said that it's the connections and the growth. Can you tell me what you mean by that?
Well, as far as being like an individual entrepreneur or a business or corporation, I feel that Coinbase, if you're going to be dealing with digital currencies, Coinbase is the way to go because you can link it up with many different aspects like the API behind Coinbase, being able to link Coinbase to any online store that you might have or website, or like for me, like I do streaming, and so it's easy to set up donations or tips, or if I'm selling apparel or anything, and I'm accepting cryptocurrency to do that. Coinbase, I think, is a more professional way to go.
Okay. All right. So professional, why is that important to you? So tell me about the moment where you decided, okay, I'm going to need to have another account for these ventures. First of all, actually, what are the ventures that made you decide you were going to need to have a different account than the ones you already
Okay, so I have, like I said, I have the streaming
had?
live on Twitch. I do that,
Hmm.
and I also have like separate entrepreneurial courses, okay, in which I have websites and blogs and stuff like that, where I'm able to utilize the API with Coinbase to sell products and just have that transaction from product services, right, with my viewers or with my clients or.
Okay. So it was a month or two ago when you were starting up those ventures and you were like, okay, I'm going to need a professional place where I can get those donations and tips and payment for those goods and services. And you decided Coinbase was the best one to go with.
Well, I've actually been doing them probably for about a year now,
Mhm.
but it was more peer to peer, and I wasn't stretching myself. And so
Mm.
now that I'm going for a more professional style, more professional look. I want to upgrade myself. I want to take things further. I have to start using products and services that will allow me to do that. And
Mhm.
Coinbase is, like I said, premier that I know of to help me, you know, get to those higher levels.
Yeah. Um, so sounds like you're pretty active in gaming and streaming. Tell me, what do you play that you stream?
I play mainly MOBA battle royales. Back in the day, I was doing Fortnite. I didn't know what I was doing. But now I'm playing a new game. It's called Survivor Heroes. I'm actually doing a tournament where I'm sponsoring all by myself. It's $1,000 that I'm putting up. People will win cash prizes and cryptocurrency prizes, and I'll just have that. I got to do everything all by myself, and then once I get that out there, hopefully the game developers and other gaming enthusiasts in the community excuse me, will back that, and we can take it further. So
Got it. Cool. So you said that you see a connection between Ethereum in particular, but also just cryptocurrency in general, and gaming currencies. Can you tell me more what you mean by that?
right, so I'm involved in a couple of blockchain games where their tokens are based off of the Ethereum network, and it's the same. Like, I've been mobile gaming, I've been doing other types of games, and they all have their in-game currencies.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between those in-game currencies and the currencies moving forward in the digital blockchain space is I can't pay my rent with those. I can't. I I'm playing Candy Crush. I'm playing uh uh Castle Roy Battle Roy. What is it called? Royale Castle something, or Clash of Clans. I'm playing these games. I'm spending my hard-earned money, putting money into the game so I can use in-game currency to upgrade or grab special abilities or equipment that I can't retrade back and exchange back to fiat, right? To utilize that to pay rent or go buy groceries. The new blockchain games moving forward, using Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever it is, they're going to allow me to take that currency, trade it over an exchange, and move that currency back into the fiat world, and I can use that, right? It's like I have a BitPay Visa card, probably one of the this is definitely one of the oldest. This is definitely That's definitely one of the oldest ones. It looks like a old rattlesnake that just won't get rid of the skin. But I can move around my currencies in the blockchain arena and utilize that Visa card, and I can still live my life. And so I really like the ideal of blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the other cryptocurrencies, and all the companies who are moving forward to the blockchain, because they're going to allow people who trade accounts or trade skins of a game, or they they normally do that, like with WoW, World of Warcraft, or something like that. They're going to allow those people to actually physically own those assets and trade them over a trusted network. So before, you were afraid of being scammed because you had to send the items over, or they had to send the money first. Now with the smart contracts, it all happens at the same time, and there's no fraud in it. So I like that.
Nice. Um, so how do you decide which currencies to purchase or own or deal in yourself?
Okay. Similar to how I teach people, okay, that follow me and that's within our communities, I tell them going forward, there's going to be a cryptocurrency for everybody.
Mhm.
And so, whatever it is you're involved with in the world at the time, you want to find the cryptocurrency and the companies that are revolutionizing that space. Those are your cryptocurrencies that you want to focus on. Um, and the top, I would say my personal top three is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. With Litecoin being my favorite because I've transferred and done probably everything with a lot of cryptocurrencies. I've been in a lot of ICOs. Litecoin, oh, it's amazing when you transfer Litecoin. Like just my personal opinion. But I tell people, get into the cryptocurrencies that deal with what you love to do in life, because going forward there's going to be a cryptocurrency for everybody. So
I
that's
see.
those are the cryptocurrencies I'm into, gaming cryptocurrencies, and then of course, um, the utility cryptocurrencies, right?
Mhm.
That evolve around, my lifestyle.
Got it. Makes sense. So a lot of people, well, I guess let me ask this first. So do you, and if you do, how, do you get information about like how the cryptocurrency market is doing, or prices, or just like generally goings on in the crypto community?
Right. So I follow different cryptocurrency communities on Discord, as
Mhm.
well as I just built a new Twitter because I never really did Twitter. But I see like how important Twitter is now. Oh wow, it's so important. And also I follow different websites. So like, and so once blockchain is being used widely, I have to understand that these prices now, right now, are like very low prices. To me, this is a good wholesale buy back in if I was going to be buying cryptocurrency.
Oh,
The lower it goes, great. You know,
oh.
I'm
Cool.
I'm I'm quite all right with it. Go down, baby. Like, what do you mean? You gotta go down to go up. Remember that.
I love that. I feel like I'm gonna make a T-shirt that says like "Go down, baby. You gotta go down to go up." I love that. So thank you for that. Um, cool. So, hmm, we were able to cover a lot of ground. I'm just looking at my list of questions, seeing if there's anything I haven't asked you yet. Um, let's see. Do you do any kind of like swing trading or day trading using any of those platforms that allow you to do that?